Welcome back. The Jerusalem Biennale is still in full swing, and we're very happy to have another young, talented American artist showing her work this week. Please welcome Lenore Mizrahi Cohen. Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So, okay, you are Syrian. You grew up in New York, in Brooklyn, New York, 5th generation. What is it that you learned, being passed down from, all of your relatives about the culture coming from Syria?
It's a hard question because
there's no easy answer.
No, I mean, it's everything. It's so interwoven into our everyday life. All of our food is there. We've got words that we use, and sometimes we don't realize that they're not English, right, talking to each other. I mean, I come from a family, I can't speak for everybody. It's a very large community, but in my family, we take our culture very seriously. We're proud of it. We talk about it a lot, the history. It's a big cultural heritage.
I think it's important that we're talking about it more, which is what's so great. Even this year we've interviewed other artists, like for young people with creative new ideas to make Judaism interesting in a way that's not Hebrew school where you feel like you're being lectured. So I imagine, is that kind of the basis in which you create
Well, for me, it was just very natural. If I'm going to think about Jewish art, which I did in the first place, by the way, because I heard about the Jewish Biennale in
so you
Jerusalem.
Did this?
Hey, no, I mean, I heard about the Jerusalem Biennale. It's specifically for contemporary Jewish art, and I never really realized that there was a forum for that, so I never thought about it in my work. But once I realized that, hey, there's somewhere you can go with this, and there are people who may be interested in it, for me it was natural. Jewish art means my heritage and my roots as a Syrian Jew, so that's why I got more involved in it. I mean, I taught myself calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy.
Amazing. That's so, and I've seen a lot of the works that have the calligraphy and a lot of writing. Why, why is that such an important thread? I mean, it's true. I mean, well, Syria, Libya, all of these countries, Jews are living amongst Arabs.
I mean, you're talking about communities that are in some cases over 2,000 years old, and they're very much a part of the fabric of those cultures. So when you talk about Arabic, to us it's very natural and normal, and it was a part of their everyday life for millennia. I mean, as long as Arabic was invented, I'm sure there were Jews around too.
Of course.
When I was in high school, I studied Arabic because as an artist, I was also just very drawn to the beautiful curvature and how Arabic looks, and it's just a lovely language.
So you were there. Your soul was in
I didn't think I would use it in art. But I started training it more formally later in my career, and realizing that there's a very rich well to draw from culturally and visually with Arabic.
And it is so unique unto itself. Yeah. So let's get to Homelands, which not only are you participating in the Biennale in Homelands, but you also produced it. Yeah. And you have kids. How do you do it? I know I can't.
I think every day also that I can't, and then somehow you just do. A big part of it is the support I get from family. My husband especially is very supportive of my being a crazy person, let's call it, in my career. No, it was hard because I also, as you mentioned, I had a baby this year. She's my second. Thank you. We had a lot of support from community people in Brooklyn. The Syrian community really came out in a big way, and were the main donors for this. We had institutional support from JMENA. This is Jews Indigenous to the Middle East and North Africa, and also from the ASF, American Sephardi Federation, and the SCA.
Who I know the guy. I met with the guy, Jason, who's there, who has all these amazing
the Sephardic Community Alliance is also big. These are different organizations that are very involved in this issue.
And wanting this to succeed.
Celebrating the heritage and culture of Jews from Muslim lands. And once I came to them with my idea, they were very instrumental in connecting me with other artists. One in particular, Mr. Sion Ozeri, originally from Yemen, boy of Israel, now lives in Manhattan. He also connected me with our curator here in Tel Aviv. It's very much a story of support coming from all directions, from everyone for whom this topic is very close to their heart. It's very important. We have a lot of professors who give us essays for the catalog who are happy to give it, even though they're very in high demand skills. Yeah. One of them told me, "You don't want to know my price. Just take the essay." Just take the essay.
Well, listen, it's so nice, and what you're doing is really beautiful, and I know you're going to have a lot of continued success, and I know quickly you have something else coming up, correct, that you're working on already?
I'm always working on several series at once.
Like the series, yes, Silent Refugees, with a photographer.
Quite a little bit separate from the biennial. It's an ongoing project that I may have in several museums upcoming. I'm in talks with. I've been working on a project with my sister-in-law, Raquel Mizrahi. She's a photographer. We interview people who have themselves left an origin country, usually a Muslim one. Talk to them about their experience, how they came to terms with having to leave their country, what they left behind, how they rebuild after. It's a big part of the story is, moving on and rebuilding. It's a beautiful part of the story. I want to be inspiring also, not only looking back, you know, looking forward. So,
well, good for you. Continued success and congratulations again. It's so refreshing to see yours. Yes.
I would encourage anybody who's in Israel until November 15th to
Jerusalem.
Come and check out the Biennale. It's multiple locations. Ours is on Chopin Street, 12 Chopin Street in Jerusalem, till November 15th. So.